Coming up next on Arizona Horizon, details on Prop 409, a Maricopa County bond proposal to fund improvements at Valleywise Health. Also tonight, the differences between ER and urgent care facilities and what those differences mean for patients seeking treatment. And we'll hear about the state of opera in Arizona. Those stories and more next on Arizona Horizon.
Arizona Horizon is made possible by contributions from the Friends of Arizona PBS, members of your public television station.
Good evening and welcome to Arizona Horizon. I'm Ted Simons. Proposition 409 will grant Valleywise Health a nearly $900 million bond to expand and improve its health care facilities. If the proposition passes, Maricopa County residents and businesses will see an increase in their property taxes. And joining us now is Michael White, Executive Vice President and Chief Clinical Officer at Valleywise Health. Good to have you here.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate that. Give me a better definition. Prop 409. What are we voting on here?
So this is going to allow us to continue to expand behavioral health services within Maricopa County. You know, Valleywise Health is one of the leading providers of mental health care for the seriously mentally ill around this, providing all of our court-ordered evaluations that we see within Maricopa County. Today, we have a limitation in the number of patients that we can care for that need this essential service in the facilities that we have today that exist across the county. This bond proposition will allow us to be able to expand, double the number of beds that we have on our Roosevelt campus to be able to meet the growing needs that we have. We're certainly seeing the number of patients that we need to get in to evaluate is being able to achieve this behavioral health care. We've also seen, as our county continues to grow, the need for access to emergency services. So how do we further expand the number of available beds that we have in our emergency departments, as well as in our observation units, to care for those folks in the right facilities? This proposition allows us access to the resources to be able to do that.
$898 million bond proposal here. What would the impact be? You know, the main hospital's been on 24th Street and Roosevelt forever here. Is that improved? Is that changed? What goes on there?
So we've already done some significant work on the 24th and Roosevelt Street campus with Proposition 480 that we passed in 2014. You know, and this will allow us to continue and expand on that work that we have started there. So this will allow us to replace a behavioral health, care facility that was built in 1976 on that campus, now into a more modern facility with increased capacity for us and to be able to deliver that care.
Was that the psychiatric hospital that's going to be replaced?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and this becomes what, a 200-bed behavioral health hospital, cost a couple $100 million here.
Correct. So that will allow us, again, to double the number of capacity. We have 93 beds on our campus today. This will allow us to be up to those 200-bed numbers, to be able to accommodate those individuals that need our behavioral health care and undergo those court-ordered evaluation, court-ordered treatments for the treatment of their severest mental illness.
And as well as these community health centers, I know that the bond proposal would address those as well. What are these centers? How do they work? Where are they located?
So we have 12 community health centers today across Maricopa County, stemming anywhere from Chandler to Avondale to Peoria. These community health centers are an organization that allows us to access to primary care as well as mental health care within the community and the neighborhoods that they serve around there. We will continue to expand our abilities to do that, specifically with Prop 409, be able to redo the facilities that we have in the south central location of Phoenix, as well as update the facilities that we have in Chandler.
These community centers sound a little bit like urgent care facilities as opposed to the hospital on 24th. That makes sense?
They're not urgent care facilities as much as primary care facilities.
Primary care, okay.
So which you would go to see your physician, whether you are seeing a pediatrician, whether you're seeing a family medicine physician, internist, but as well as being able to access, behavioral health care.
And pediatric care is a focus here, is it not?
Pediatrics continues to be a focus across the community. We have pediatricians in our community health centers to see our children, as well as we want to expand our ability to see those folks with, adolescents that may have behavioral health needs.
And I'm seeing an added addition, I should say, of an outpatient surgery center.
So on that 24th and Roosevelt Street campus as well, we want to be able to expand access to care. So we want to build ambulatory operating rooms to be able to, again, get better access for folks that need the procedures that they need to have.
And what about training? I think training is in here as well for next generation of doctors and nurses and such.
So education has been first and foremost part of the definition and part of the DNA of Valleywise Health. Valleywise Health, back when it was under Maricopa County, established the first postgraduate training programs in Phoenix. So those are those programs that your physicians and your healthcare providers have had after medical school to be able to become board certified in their specialty. The number of physicians that you may see today at any health system across the county likely may have done some of their training within Valleywise Health.
And I didn't mean to interrupt here, but talk about the history more, because I think some people watching right now are going, a hospital is asking me to, it's not much of a tax, but it's like $29 a year average for a residential increase in property tax. Why am I paying for an addition and expansion at a hospital?
So this is the public healthcare system that we have within Maricopa County. You know, we're able to provide that safety net for healthcare for all of those that live within and need healthcare within Maricopa County, and provide this essential, learning environment for the clinicians of the future. We've been able to continue, our legacy over the last 150 years of being able to provide healthcare to the citizens here within Phoenix, across the county. We want to be able to train those next generation of health professionals, so as we continue to grow, we have the needed resources to be able to have health care. And
there have been court cases to ensure that that health care is provided by the county. Okay, I said $29 average per resident, maybe $295, $300 per business per year as far as an addition to the property taxes here. This is, I think, is this not the only countywide thing on that ballot? Is that true?
Correct. This is the only countywide initiative that will be on the ballot this fall.
Okay, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
So this is, again, it demonstrates the need that we continue to have to make sure we have access to essential public health services as well as health care across the county. So this is, needed for us. We need to continue to do this work, and having this be able to come on this election year, we're excited about this opportunity.
And if passed, construction would start when?
Likely in 2028. It will take us some time to, additionally to solve up our plans to make sure everything is prepared, and we're ready to begin construction on these facilities.
And we talk about behavioral health a lot here. Define behavioral health.
So behavioral health are those conditions that we have, when we talk about mental health care, we talk about those anxiety, depression, schizophrenia, bipolar disorder. Those are the kind of conditions that we're talking about. Those conditions that we may historically not have talked a lot about in society and in healthcare. We understand that people are now recognizing this more, are being willing to seek treatment more than they've ever had historically, and the demand for these services continues to rise, of those health professions, and want help to be able to manage these conditions.
All right, again, it is Prop 409. It's an $898 million bond proposal on the ballot, and Michael White, Valleywise Health, it's good to have you here to help explain it and what's going on, and thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
The 38th Hispanic Heritage Awards, honoring Chich Marin, Rosie Perez, Gloria Trevi, Raul Alejandro, and more, featuring Ivy Queen, Lisa, Gloria Trevi, and more, hosted by Maya Lopez.
Friday night at 8 on Arizona PBS.
Next time on Father Brown, a confession from a woman on death row.
I've just arranged the death of my lover.
Compels Father Brown to visit the intended victim. And when the man is killed, Father Brown is arrested. Father Brown.
Saturday night at 7 on Arizona PBS.
Next time, a man is found dead, and when Neville finds his devious prime suspect,
let the fun begin, eh?
He doesn't believe he will get caught.
His obsession,
he's gonna literally get away with murder,
will be his downfall. Death in Paradise.
Saturday night at 8 on Arizona PBS.
When does illness or injury mean a trip to an urgent care facility as opposed to an emergency room? And what does knowing the difference mean in terms of saving time, money, and resources for both patients and medical staff? To get some answers to those questions, we welcome Samia Kadri. She's a nurse practitioner at Banner Urgent Care. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on in here. All right, the practical difference between an emergency room and for those who haven't even been to an urgent care facility, what are they?
So the urgent care sees minor
illnesses, minor injuries, people that are having lower urinary symptoms, maybe sexually transmitted concerns. But we'll see people with a common cold, flu, people with COVID can come in and see us. If you're having a bad cough, we can diagnose pneumonia, treat pneumonia, things like that. Simple lacerations. If you fall and you have your hand outstretched and you hurt your wrist, we can x-ray that, and usually we can stabilize it until you're seen by a specialist.
Okay, so broken bones, stitches, these sorts of things can be handled by urgent care?
We can handle them depending on the severity.
Right.
So if you fall, if you twist your ankle, I'll explain it even better. So all of our x-ray technicians, the majority of them are capable of x-raying the knee down and the shoulder, the collarbone out.
Oh, interesting.
And then we do chest x-rays for infectious reasons.
Yeah. But
so no spine, no neck, no head,
yeah,
and no hip.
I would imagine life-threatening situations, get to the ER.
Get to the ER. Absolutely. Severe chest pain, numbness, weakness, loss of consciousness, hitting your head, and having a concussion.
Yeah.
Injuries like that really should be seen in the ER.
All
Severe
right.
abdominal pain.
So what are the ramifications, though, if you go to the wrong place?
There are no ramifications. We want you to be seen somewhere.
Right.
So the only thing that people run into is they come to urgent care, we assess them, and we deem them necessary to go to the ER. And people will get a little upset because they thought they made the right choice, but really, essentially, we want the best outcome. So we will just recommend ER, call 911, do non-emergent transport if they don't have a ride.
Interesting. Okay. Insurance. What are the insurance implications here?
We take most insurance in the urgent care except for out-of-state Medicaid.
Interesting.
So
okay.
In-state, we take most insurances. And when they come in, they can call the urgent care. We'll also we'll give them information on their insurance.
But as far as the ramifications are concerned, I would think going to the wrong place might put some undue pressure on staff, maybe unnecessary pressure on staff. True?
No, we're very
really?
well equipped for emergency situations. It's that we lack equipment to diagnose certain things.
All right. Okay. I'm going to give you a bunch of scenarios. I know you guys were going to try and quiz me, but I've turned the tables.
I like it.
I like the scenario aspect of it. Okay. Chest pain, tightness, confusion, shortness of breath. Where do we go?
ER.
No question.
No question, unless you have, if you're younger and you've been working out and you're like, oh, my chest kind of hurts.
Yeah.
You might come to the urgent care. We might rule out that you have more of a musculoskeletal pain. But if you have chest pain that's crushing, arm weakness, I would say call 911.
That's signs of a heart attack there, and that's
Definitely.
serious.
Don't drive
business.
yourself.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Scenario: child bitten by a dog. The child's in pain. Where do you take the kid?
You can bring them to the urgent care if they're bitten by a dog. I mean, you're not going to give a child any more medication than Tylenol or ibuprofen. That usually works for children a lot more than adults. But we would assess them and we would start them on prophylactic antibiotics because that's the standard treatment.
And if stitches were needed, as long as it's not crazy, you would be able to do that.
Yes.
But the deeper the bite, the more serious the issue. Maybe you need,
Yeah, usually with the deeper the bite, we don't really suture dog bites. Unless they are, the skin is severely torn, then we do a very light, a gentle suture so that you can allow for drainage because we don't want to trap bacteria.
Okay, I got you. All right, another scenario here. You ready for this
I'm
one?
ready.
All right. Coughing up any amount of blood.
I would say the ER.
ER, okay.
Not a good sign.
Because that's a sign of a whole bunch of things that could be wrong, right?
All sorts of things. Blood clot in the lungs, a bad infection, rusty colored sputum with TB. So really, it's pretty significant if you're coughing a significant amount of blood.
Right.
I mean,
All
you
right.
can have blood-tinged sputum, spit.
Yeah.
That we don't worry about as much, blood-tinged. But if you're coughing up copious amounts of blood,
Right.
we want you to go to the ER.
Oh boy. Okay. Got another one here for you.
Sure.
Relentless fever and flu symptoms.
You can come to the urgent care. We'll diagnose you with the flu because we can run a rapid test. We can treat within the first 48 hours. We can give you Tamiflu if you're,
Right.
younger, older. A lot of times middle-aged adults, younger adults don't really need an antiviral for the flu. They need supportive care. And most of the time people just want to know, what am I sick with?
Right.
Is this the flu? Is this COVID, or is this just a common virus?
It would save a lot of time and a lot of money, I would imagine, to go to urgent care.
Yes.
Because, I mean, if you go to the emergency room, you could be sitting there all day and they finally say, you got the flu, go home.
And it's the price is astronomically different.
Yeah, interesting. But what if the fever is like over 103 or something like that?
And it's not coming down with ibuprofen or Tylenol?
Yeah, it does. Or maybe it comes with a rash.
Fever with a rash.
Yeah.
Well, then you want to think about valley fever, right?
Yes.
Especially with the rash on the knees, the ankles,
Is that
the
what
joints.
Is that what that?
Yeah, erythema nodosum is what it's called. Cough, fatigue, and then you get this crazy rash. You can come to the urgent care and we'll draw blood for valley fever and we'll do chest X-rays and get you going on the right track.
But if it's over 103, you better be careful, right? I mean,
You
that's
can get a little.
pretty high.
That's pretty high. I've seen a lot of adults with 103.5,
Yeah.
and I'll usually hydrate them and give them some, Tylenol, ibuprofen, and within an hour their fever reduces because they've lost so much fluid and their body just cannot keep their temperature under control.
That's another one. Arizona specific symptoms, signs of dehydration.
Wow, exactly. Nausea,
Yes.
headache,
Yes.
abdominal pain. That's the early sign is, I call it thirst.
Yeah,
Right? If you're
yes.
thirsty, you're going to get dehydrated. Muscle cramps. Those significant symptoms should go to the ER because we cannot do labs to assess for any kidney involvement, liver, because with severe heat exhaustion,
Yes.
you can have a lot of end organ damage.
Last question here, Sammy, and this is really great stuff here. Is there a concern now that too many people are going to the ER? Is that a continuing, a growing concern?
I think we have so many people living in Arizona that I'm not sure if there are too many that are going. I think some are going for the wrong reasons.
Yes.
So if they can use the urgent care, it'll alleviate the ER's burden, which is inundated in the wintertime. Flu season, people are desperate. It's 2 a.m. They have a high fever. They feel like absolute crap. Excuse my language.
That's
but
okay.
They feel so horrible that they just want someone to, tell them what's wrong with them. So, sometimes waiting till 8 o'clock in the morning and going to urgent care would alleviate the burden off the emergency room.
Oh, this is just great information. Sammy Kadri, again, Banner Urgent Care, nurse practitioner, and expert on where you go when you need to go, huh?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
I'm Jeff Bennett. Tonight on the NewsHour, for the first time in nearly 60 years, a leader of Syria addresses the UN General Assembly. That's at 6 on Arizona PBS.
Since 1971, the Arizona Opera has produced over 200 operas and concerts ranging from traditional repertoire to contemporary American productions. Arizona Opera is set to begin its upcoming season and will do so with a new president and general director. His name is Brian Damaris, and he's here with us now. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Nice to be here.
Nice to have you here. Okay, let's take a 30,000-foot view here. What is the state of opera in Arizona?
Well, I love Arizona. I've lived here 10 years. I love this state, and I love opera. I've taught at Arizona State University the past 10 years and moved downtown Phoenix here to work with the opera and take the Arizona Opera to Tucson. We perform in, we have contacts in Prescott. I was just up in Payson the other day. People come from all over our state to Phoenix and Tucson to see opera, and this is one of the best opera companies in the country. Many people don't realize that.
Fully recovered from the pandemic, do you think?
Absolutely not.
It's still a rough sledding out there.
Yeah, we had a lot of tough lessons in the pandemic in every single field, and in opera it was one of the toughest because we were just forced to stop completely and rethink and reconfigure. But since the pandemic, philanthropy has declined for the arts in general, foundation support has declined, and also audience has declined. So opera in particular, along with all the arts, and not just here in Arizona, but everywhere in the US and the world really, has been forced to grapple with how it connects to people and how it resonates in this new time period.
I was going to say, were there lessons learned during the pandemic that you can now apply afterwards? Because if it's tough going here, you got to try a lot of different things, don't you?
Yeah, I will tell you, one of the biggest lessons we learned in the pandemic is when people don't have opera, they get pretty upset.
Oh,
so
interesting.
the opera base may not be the largest fan base of all entertainment, but they are among, and there's research to show this, the most passionate about the art form. So the audience demand was pretty high in the pandemic to continue to do streaming and figure things out, and there was a lot of rejuvenation of new works and newly composed operas, young voices, new composers. That was one of the exciting things that we saw, and then trying to carry that forward as people became comfortable with moving back into public spaces, into the theater, is something we're still figuring out.
When you're setting the schedule and you talk about the traditional things and the things that people remember, and also the new things, the cutting edge, what kind of balancing act do you have there?
Well, I believe you have to do all of it. You have to do large, small, grand scale spectacle. You have to do intimate, up-close performances. You have to get out of the big venues that are hard to access. You have to go into the smaller communities around town, into the suburbs, into the rural areas. We have an education tour program at Arizona Opera that is one of the best in the country. We reach over 45,000 K through 12 students in the state with over 100 performances each year.
So when you go to a school, what's presented? How do you do it?
So our tour takes standard operas, like right now we're doing a Hansel and Gretel version and a version of Russalka by Dvorak where we condense it. We do it in English, a little set and a small cast, and the students get the experience of that classic opera in a new and relevant way that speaks to them. They love it. They're their most peppy audience that we see.
I'll bet they are. Now you're going to date, speaking of language, Zorro, I think, is your first production, correct?
Yes, Zorro opens in Arizona this weekend, in Phoenix on the 27th and 28th, and then in Tucson the following weekend on October 4th.
And I'm looking at guys that are probably better suited to singing, but holy smokes, it looks like they're going after each other here.
You know, opera singers have to have a very wide skill set, and sword fighting is one of them, and it's pretty common in a lot of opera. It's particularly useful in Zorro.
Now, this will be also in a dual language production, is that true?
Yes, a composer, Hector Armienta, composed this in Spanish and English. He's Mexican-American from Los Angeles, and he thought that was the setup for writing this libretto that would speak to the audience he was seeking to find. So the audience can follow between Spanish and English. The super titles are in both languages, as they are for all operas at Arizona Opera.
Interesting.
And it's really fun. It keeps us on our toes as we're watching.
All right, so this weekend in Phoenix, next weekend in Tucson, correct?
Yes, yes.
All right, I try to ask this of all the finer arts, ballet, these sorts of things. Someone's watching right now, they love when they hear people sing, but they don't know anything about opera, and they're intimidated. And even when they go to see an opera, they don't know if they know what's going on. What's your advice?
Opera connects to everything. Opera is for everyone. Opera is fun. Even if it's jealousy and rage and revenge in the story, it can still be great fun with sword fights, etc. My advice is that opera should either teach you something, move you, or help make our community a better place. And at the very least, you can gather with your community to watch the opera. So there's something in one of those things for everybody, even if it's the first time and they don't know what's going on.
So I've always thought to look and listen for something, maybe don't try so hard, let it wash over you.
You know, it's fine if you close your eyes and let it wash over you. It's fine if you ask 1,000 questions before or after.
Yeah. Or look at the program the whole way through.
Absolutely, yeah. There's synopsis on the website. There's translations above the stage. There's all the information in the program too, and lots of educational events to help the audience.
Brian Damaris, Arizona Opera President and General Director. Good luck on the season.
Thank you.
Thank you. And that is it for now. I'm Ted Simons. Thank you so much for joining us. You have a great evening.